See, it's been a busy week. While I was trying to teach y'all not to pick up my bad habits, and I'm gonna show you the reason why. Because as I'm trying to teach y'all not to pick up my bad habits, I got a rejection. Yes. The job's that's over an hour away. Yes, rejected. Y'all see this? Inspection results rejected. Due to blurry pictures and inability to provide complete submission, as the portrait mode was on and you were moving in the vehicle. Technically, they're half right and half wrong, right? Because here's the thing. My camera has an issue with the lens, okay? But I still use it because it takes good enough photos. So my camera, the lens on my camera, right, it shows like a blurry edges, you know, just the outside edges. It shows that it's blurry, right? But here's the thing that I caught that I didn't originally catch. And let me just show you. If you can see this picture here, right? This edge right here of this picture is blurry, right? You might not be able to tell through here, but the upper, this edge, left edge of my photos are always blurry. This is another example. This is pretty clear, but when you get over here, it starts to be blurry. You can probably kind of see up there. It's blurry. So yeah, they're right about it being blurry. Now the assumption that they made was that I was moving in my car, and that is wrong. You know, I originally was going to drive by and stay in my car, but I actually got out of my car. But before I got out of my car, before I made that decision to get out of my car, I had snapped a couple of photos from my car. And those, I was tired last night, those ended up getting submitted. They weren't supposed to, but they got submitted. So now I'm just going to show you an example of what I was talking about, because sometimes you miss these little small details when you're submitting your reports, right? So let me show you on two of these pictures that accidentally got submitted. Okay, if we look at this photo here, look down at that edge, that is my mirror. If you look up, that is part of the car. That is part of the car door. Now, look at this building. That is my mirror. Now see, that is how they got the assumption that I was moving in my vehicle, but in actuality, I was outside of my vehicle, other than those couple of photos that I took before I actually got out to take the rest of my photos, right? So I say all this to say, they asked me to go back, but it's over an hour away. And that's what I'm telling y'all. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell y'all. You make sure you get your stuff done right. Now, I won't be going back because I know how to handle the situation. But for those who, you know, don't know how to handle these kind of situations, that's what my course is for. This is what I'm teaching y'all. I'm trying to teach y'all how to do this like a boss. So anyway, I just had to put that out there, show y'all the difference and why you should not be taking pictures from your vehicle. That is a bad habit, and don't pick that up from me, please. I want to teach you guys how to do this right, because you don't want to have to go back and do a recheck or a reinspection because you took pictures from your car and you didn't check your photos. So hope this is a learning lesson for everybody out there. Definitely a teaching moment and a learning lesson for me. You know, this has happened to me before, so it is what it is. I don't stress about it, but I know I was like, this is the first time this company has ever rejected anything back to me. So I had to call to see what was going on. So anyway, I got it handled, took care of it, and I ain't got to go back. So It's our time to be free. Let's get it.